In this video, oh, look at that. I'll attempt to spend, that is gigantic, 1,000 American dollars on seafood here in Vietnam. Am I gonna be able to eat this much? Now, I've lived in Vietnam for about 7 years now, and during that time, I've shown you so many different types of seafood that this place has to offer. Vietnam has a long, beautiful coast, and so fishing is a major industry here. Right now, I'm in a restaurant called Ran Vien, and this place is famous for the huge selection of live seafood that they have. Now, when you come to a place like this, there's a lot of imported seafood that you can buy, and it is definitely expensive. But I'm not gonna spend any money on that. I'm gonna attempt to get to $1,000 by only eating what is mostly local. There is some brand new seafood you guys never seen on this channel that we're gonna be trying today. First thing we're gonna do is do a quick tour and show you some of the dozens of seafood species that you can order fresh. Let's go. So here's the thing, normal people can sit down, open a menu, and decide what to eat. But I would much rather stare in the eyes of the creature that I'm about to eat. So first of all, clams. Be careful not to put your finger inside. If it opens up a little bit, do not trust it. Here, they have beautiful orange grouper, and there's a grouper over here that's a little bit more camouflage, let's say. Here, this is abalone. Let's see if I can pull one of these off. Maybe a small one. Oh God, they have the tightest grip ever. How do they get it off? Do they just have like a big spatula and they chip away at it? Oh, wow, okay. All right, so he actually climbs the aquarium and just uses his hand. Oh, it turns out you just need some manly strength, that's all. Take a look at this thing. It's so big, it has other abalones attached to it. Take a look at that. That is quite the image. My video is probably being demonetized. YouTube's artificial intelligence just threw up some red flags and said, what the heck is that? Jeez, I have never seen one this big. I'm curious if the flavor is gonna be better. Would it be more tender or more tough, given that it's so big? It is 0.5 kilograms. That's about $37. We're gonna see this one prepared soon, but first I'm gonna get some other seafood. Take a look at this guy. So this is a conch, also known as a sea snail. Oh my gosh, you can see these are its eyes, and this is its heel. It's very hard, kind of like a fingernail. But this is all just fleshy muscle here. I think I'm gonna get this. One, because it's huge. Two, because it's stunning. But first, we gotta go weigh it in. And before we weigh it in, we gotta have it pee more. Pee, get lighter, lose weight. Nice. Wow, 2.78 kilograms. That's gonna be $135. It seems not that bad to me. It's a lot of meat. I'm curious how they're gonna get the meat out and how they're gonna cook it, but we're gonna find out soon. Let's check out the kitchen. Preparation has begun right here for our giant snail. He's just put the scissors in one side here to stop the meat from coming out. And right now he's gonna make a little bit of a hole in the shell. As he sticks that in, that should release the grip that snail has in the shell. It's like he's giving it a lobotomy. Boom, look at that. So this is the meat right here and all the organs down here. You can see compared to the shell, the meat is so much less. Today we're gonna be getting this conch prepared two ways. The first way is sashimi. All right, the chef is making quick work of this thing, slicing out the parts that people don't really want to eat, or maybe he's just gonna steam that separately. Oh, he's cut off the heel. And then this is the main meat mass that remains. One thing you might not realize is that this meat is just super dense and really hard. So if he's gonna make it a good sashimi, he's gonna have to cut it real thin. Ooh, that's looking beautiful. The extraction process for the abalone has begun. It gets a brief steaming, and then this man is literally ripping it out of its shell. Oh my gosh. He takes out some of the organs from the bottom, and just a huge portion of meat remains. From here, he's gonna kind of score the meat. I think we're gonna be grilling this today. All right, the meat is put into a meat thing. Good. And then that is gonna hit the grill. They have an outdoor fire pit right here where you can see all the other seafood as well. They've got some shrimp, some squid, some oysters, and then of course our giant freaking abalone. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take because it's quite thick, but maybe 10, 15 minutes, we're gonna see it come off. We've got our first meal, it looks incredible, and right here is the abalone. So my man right here is gonna finish cutting this. They just told me this is one of the biggest abalones they have ever seen, and it took them so long to cook it, they actually had to put it back on the grill. All right, now that we have our abalone cut up, let's take a tour of the table. We have this conch prepared two ways. First of all, this is the sashimi. Look at that, very decorative and beautiful. I believe that's even a radish. Now, this is also sashimi over here, but this sashimi's intended first destination, it's not my mouth, it's over here. This is a big platter full of fermented rice broth. We're gonna try that later. First, I am so looking forward to this abalone. Come and take a look at this. So usually a whole abalone would be like that much meat right there, and that is just one tiny portion. It looks like the whole thing was coated with Vietnam's famous green onion oil, and then some peanuts on there too to give it some texture. Try it out. Huh? Oh my God. It does not disappoint at all. Salty, it has a little bit of smoky onion flavor, and then a little bit of peanut, and otherwise it's just bursting with sweet, natural seafood juices. It has incredible texture. It's a bit dense, but it is still soft. That is awesome. That is gonna be hard to top today, but we're gonna try here with a giant freaking snail. This is the sashimi conch. It is on a bed of ice right now, so it stays nice and cold. Let's see. Yeah, it's really crunchy. It's almost like the texture of a sea cucumber. And I know maybe that's not helping a lot of you who have never had sea cucumbers, but it is the only type of cucumber I will eat. And it's thin, cold, and then it's like eating cartilage from a pig's ear. So that is a sashimi. But what you're supposed to do here is put this into a broth and cook it. So you're gonna absorb some of that fermented rice flavor in this broth. And let's see what difference that made actually cooking it. You can see now it's really no longer translucent. It is kind of white and opaque at this point. So let's try it out. Oh yeah, it's picked up a delicious savoriness from that broth. And now the texture, still a bit hard, but a different feeling. It's not so snappy. It's a completely different experience. So that is round one. In round one, we racked up this many dollars. It's on the screen right now. I've got 2 rounds left. I'm gonna go back to the aquarium and see what else I can find. For round one, it was all about shelled creatures. For 2, I'm going lobster, but not the lobsters you would traditionally think of, like the spiny lobster or the Alaskan lobster. Here we have the slipper lobster. Take a look at this guy. So these are roughly $35, $40 per pound. That's pretty expensive. But these other slipper lobsters are actually quite a bit smaller, and they cost about half the price per pound. So what I'm gonna do now is order each one of them and see how they compare to each other. Like when your parents compared you to your older brother or sister. They're gonna love it. It is time for the extraction. I have told him to get me the 4 biggest slipper lobsters he can find from each color, and that's what he's searching for right now. This guy is a pro. He knows exactly how to handle his meats, and these are not that small. They seemed a lot smaller, but in his hand, they're still a very respectable size. Well, and that is 4. Let's go weigh it up. All right, so first we have the red ones coming in at 2.98 kilograms, and then these right here coming in at 1.7 kilograms. This actually weighed in at a lot more than I expected. They're bigger than I expected. This is 8 pounds of food, roughly. The total price altogether is about $526 just for this round of food. That is insane. Right here we have the slipper lobsters being boiled. When you look at it like this, it looks like a spider that's been killed, so all his legs go back together. It's a little bit creepy, but no doubt, absolutely delicious. Right now we have the red slipper lobster completely done grilling. It took about 20-25 minutes between boiling and grilling. And right now he's cutting it in half to reveal the beautiful meat inside. Oh, look at that. The meat inside, you can see the head butter right here. You can see this crazy juicy tail meat. I cannot wait to try that. Watch me as I go, now I'm taking flight. Find me in the city, never sleep at night. All right, right here we have slipper lobster cooked 2 different ways. It is such a beauty. On this side, we have the garlic stir-fried velvet slipper lobster. Now this one was the one that's a bit more camo. They have so much more meat than I expected. You can see that crusted garlic all around it. I'm gonna try to really